When is it possible to see the Milky Way? First thing I want to highlight is that the Milky Way is always up. It's never not going to show up in the night sky. It's a bit of a misrepresentation when people like myself say, oh, the Milky Way is going to be up at 7 o'clock. Awesome, we can see it. We're really talking about the galactic core of the Milky Way. When that is above the horizon, that's when Milky Way photographers go out. You're going to see this icon in the bottom right. And this icon is the Milky Way representation as it moves through the night sky. Over here, check out what these rings are. These rings are representing the Milky Way going across the celestial sphere. So when you're seeing these dots go along in that line and then sometimes have a curve, sometimes be perfectly straight, that's representative of the Milky Way band going across the horizon and how high up it goes in the night sky. And then where the Milky Way core is, you see this special one line right here. You see this one big fat white line. That's going right through the core of the Milky Way, and when you see that, you can know where the core of the Milky Way is instantly. Southern Hemisphere, I'm very jealous of. January through April, the Milky Way is vertical, but it's also rising. So through January to April, that thing's already vertical and then going higher up in the sky before astral twilight begins, so your only chances of vertical shot. But then the rest of the year, from May all the way through the end of November, that Milky Way starts up high in the sky and then goes down and sets. So you have a panorama opportunity all the way from May through November, and as November is very short of a time scale, you still have a chance for Milky Way panorama. Very jealous of the Southern Hemisphere. Northern Hemisphere, our opportunity for panorama starts at the beginning of the year and goes all the way through June. During July and August, our Milky Way is vertical. September through November, that Milky Way that was vertical is now tipped and then setting. And then after that, you're just capturing the rest of the Milky Way band, which is awesome unless you're an elitist like me. Man, 2 minutes is not enough to explain everything about the Milky Way, but I hope that you gathered everything that you need to know. Man, I could go out and do Milky Way all the time. Practically, yes. In the video tomorrow, I'm gonna talk about the moon, and so you understand which nights are better than the other nights. So guys, thanks again for watching. Hit this like button, hit this subscribe button, please. Let me know that you're enjoying these videos. And if you haven't already, go to yesterday's video about composition and get your tip sheet that goes along with it by going to MilkyWayPhotographers.com, MilkyWayPhotographers.com, or it's dawn, or if you did it really soon right after sunset and it transitions to the Milky Way. More often than not, it's that you're doing a time lapse of the Milky Way as going towards astral twilight, and